Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm answering a really important question in machine learning and data science. How can we make our models more robust to outliers? Outliers are those weird, extreme data points that can completely mess up your model if you ignore them. I walk you through three practical ways to handle them with simple examples you can apply right away. First, I use robust loss functions and evaluation and metrics. Many beginners use a mean square or MSE by default. The problem, MSE squares the error. So one huge outlier can dominate the loss and pull the model in the wrong direction. Instead, you can switch to mean absolute error. MAE. It uses the absolute difference instead of squaring. Each error has a linear impact, so outliers don't explode the loss. Another thing is Huber loss. It behaves like MSE for small errors and like MAE for big errors. This gives you a nice balance between sensitivity and robustness. You can also use robust metrics when evaluating your model. For example, instead of just using the mean of errors, look at median absolute error or check percentile of the error, like 90th percentile. So the first idea is don't just clean the data. Sometimes changing the loss function is enough to make your model resist outliers. Second way, handle outliers during data preprocessing. Here are three common techniques. Winsorization, capping outliers. Instead of deleting extreme values, you cap them at a chosen threshold. For example, values above the 95th percentile are set to the 95th percentile. This keeps all rows in your dataset but prevents a few crazy numbers from dominating. B. Trimming, removing outliers. You completely remove rows with extreme values. For example, the top 1% or 5%. This is simple but dangerous if your dataset is small or the outliers are actually important. Use it carefully and always explain it when you report results. C. Transformations. Apply transformations like log, square root, or boxcuts to compress large values. For example, income or sales data are often extremely skewed, and a log transform can make the distribution more stable and easier for the model to learn. So the second idea is clean and transform your feature so that extreme values don't dominate the learning process. Third way, choose models that are naturally more robust to outliers. Some models are very sensitive, others are more stable. Linear regression with least squares is sensitive to outliers, but tree-based methods like decision trees, random forest, gradient boost trees like GPM, XGBoost, uh, are often more robust because they split data based on thresholds, not by minimizing a square or across the entire dataset in the same way. You can also use robust versions of classical models like robust regression, which tries to fit the model to the majority of the data and ignore points that don't fit well. So the third idea is sometimes the easiest fix is just choosing a model architecture that naturally handles outliers better.